Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of August 1st, the signing ceremony of an agreement between the Women's Union and the Women's Union for Peace and Development of Tabong Khmer Province, Kingdom of Cambodia was held at Samat International Border Gas Station.
Every year, the Women's Unions of Tân Biên, Tân Châu districts and the communes of Tân Lập, Tân Bình, Tân Hòa, Suối Ngô, Tân Hà, Tân Đông joined the delegation to congratulate and give gifts to the Women's Union of Tabong Khmer Province and to bordering districts on the occasion of holidays, traditional days of two ethnic groups. The Women's Unions of other districts and communes strongly mobilized sponsors to give gifts to more than 1,400 women and children in difficult circumstances, with thousands of both pens with a total budget of more than 330 million Vietnam dong. On the occasion of the 55th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Vietnam and Cambodia and the Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Year 2022, the Provincial Women's Union gave 450 gifts to women and children up to communes Chan Mut Rong, Mimot district, with a total amount of 160 million Vietnam dong. Representatives of TayNinhTV and Tabong Khmer Provincial Women's Unions approved the preliminary report on the implementation of the cooperation agreement for the period of 2014-2022 and signed a cooperation agreement between the Women's Union of TayNinhTV Province and the Women's Union for Peace and Development of Tabong Khmer Province in the period of 2022-2027. Therefore, the Provincial Women's Union has completed the signing of a cooperation agreement with the Women's Union for Peace and Development in three provinces of Sri Lanka, Tabong Khmer, Revern, Kingdom of Cambodia in the period of 2022-2027. Ms. Kim Thị Minh, Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial Women's Union, said, in the coming time, based on the results of signing agreements, the Provincial Women's Unions, as well as the neighboring districts and communes, will continue to organize the activities of cultural and art, experience exchange in the World Cup unions, as well as improve capacity for union officials and coordinate well the propaganda for women in both the communes of Vietnam as well as Cambodia. On this occasion, the women's unions of both sides also gave gifts to each other, showing the spirit of cooperation, solidarity, and mutual development between women of TayNinhTV and Tabong Khmer provinces and neighboring districts and communes.
With the establishment and operation of the Community Digital Technology Team, this is considered an effective solution that the city has been implementing to increase the number of people and businesses to access, interact, and use public service.
Up to now, Community Digital Technology Team has been deployed in 100% of communes in the city. The team has the task of widely and deeply informing, disseminating the policies and guidelines of the party, policies and laws of the state on digital transformation to households and people in hamlets and quarters. In order for the team's activity to be effective and orderly, TayNinhTV City has also organized training sessions to equip the team's members with necessary skills and knowledge. This model is expected to contribute to promoting digital transformation, bringing people to the digital environment, pioneering the use of digital platforms and technology, thereby becoming an agent to promote digital transformation of government stronger. According to the Department of Education and Training, the province high school graduation rate in 2022 reaches 98.6%. Accordingly, a total of 9,470 candidates in the province took part in the high school graduation exam in 2022. After considering the graduation from high school in 2022, a total of 9,337 candidates passed and graduated, in which 5 candidates with disabilities are exempted from the graduation exam. 1 candidate was considered for special graduation. This year, the whole province has 8 schools with 100% of radiation. Compared to the previous year, the radiation exam this year in the province has a lower passing rate. The total number of schools with 100% of radiation decreased by 7 schools compared to 2021. After radiation results, the candidates will be considered for admission into colleges, universities, which will start from July 22nd to August 20, 2022. At the beginning of September, colleges and universities will announce their admission. Based on the test scores, candidates need to monitor the admission results of colleges and universities to announce the score level for receiving applications. On July 31st, the Youth Union and Vietnam Youth Federation of Chala Commune Châu District cooperated with the Red Cross Society, the Commune Health Station, and the team of voluntary doctors under the Provincial Red Cross Society to organize free medical examination and medicine distribution for disadvantaged people in the locality. About 100 people came to examine. Each person was enthusiastically visited, examined, and given prescriptions by doctors and nurses. In addition to being given free medicines, they also receive a gift to supplement nutrition and improve their health. The total cost of the program is over 30 million Vietnam dong. Over the past time, the team of voluntary doctors has cooperated with the authorities of the localities to perform well the social welfare work, take care and protect the health of the people.
During his lifetime, President Ho Chi Minh thought ideological leadership is the most important within and outside the party. Only if the new situation and new tasks are clearly understood, the thinking is united, then the action will be united. Implementing alcohol teaching. Over the year, TayNinhTV Party Propaganda and Training Branch has actively advised the Bronze Party Standing Committee and the Bronze Party Executive Committee to do well in ideological work and make many contributions to the overall achievements of the province.
Born and accompanied with the revolutionary cause of the homeland, the country, the party's propaganda and training branch has quickly matured, mastered, and performed well the mission of going ahead, paving the way. During the resistance was against foreign invaders, the whole industry overcame numerous difficulties, dangers, and sacrifices to perform well the work of mass mobilization. Since then, the local revolutionary movement has been maintained and constantly developed. Following that glorious tradition, the party's propaganda and training branch has constantly innovated, improved its quality, and got important achievements. The work of political theory, education, and study of the resolutions of the Central Committee and the Provincial Party Committee has been renewed in a specific and highly effective direction, focusing on the implementation of the Politburo Resolution number 35, number 5, in association with Resolution number 4 and Conclusion number 21 of the 13th Central Party Executive Committee. Resolutely prevent, push back, and severely handle careless and party members who have degraded in political talk, morality, lifestyle, expression of self-evolution, self-transformation to create consensus among careless party members and people. Speaking at the meeting to celebrate the 92nd anniversary of the party's propaganda and training branch, permanent deputy secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Phạm Hồng Thái, emphasized, according to the party's point of view and motto, propaganda must always go ahead, pave the way and orient. With the trend of deep development integration and the strong development of information technology, science and technology, it requires the staff of the party's propaganda and training branch to complete the task well. They must constantly innovate, improve the level of knowledge and approach to science and technology to apply to the mission of propaganda and training to promote the best effects. In the current period, the propaganda and training staff of the province has always been steadfast in political talk, well-versed in theory, proficient in professional skills, and has political sensitivity. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, head of TayNinhTV Party's Propaganda and Training Commission, said that the propaganda and training staff need to be passionate about their profession, be persistent and attend to the implementation of propaganda of policies and guidelines of the party, and must be able to transmit power and create trust. They must not have ambitions about interest, power, and must focus and be enthusiastic about propaganda to advise the party's guidelines to the people so that they can understand and well implement the party's guidelines. Celebrating the 92nd anniversary of the tradition day of the party's propaganda and training branch on August 1st, the provincial propaganda and training branch will constantly strive and improve its compatibility, persuasiveness, predictability, orientation, and in advising and organizing the implementation of the task, worthy of being the ranker force to maintain the ideological battlefield, contribute to social-political stability, build and strengthen the people's confidence in the party's leadership role, successfully realize resolution of the 11th Provincial Party Congress, term of 2020-2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, TayNinhTV not only has famous delicious dishes, but it is also an attractive destination for domestic and foreign tourists with rich natural scenery, captivating people's hearts. TayNinhTV is now prominent destination in Vietnam's tourist map.
The most prominent destination in TayNinhTV is Baden Mountain Tourist Area, the roof of the southwest with a height of 986 meters. It has cool weather and is considered by many tourists as the land of the southwest. In addition to Baden Mountain, TayNinhTV has many unique tourist products, such as special national relic area of the office of the Center Office for South Vietnam, Daughter Holiday in TayNinhTV, Dầu Tiếng Lake, Vàm Cỏ Đông River. These places are rapidly becoming the ideal stopovers for tourists from everywhere. Defining tourism as a key economic sector, TayNinhTV is currently building many products aiming to attract and serve tourists, especially visitors from Ho Chi Minh City, with tours that help visitors experience various types of intangible culture, learn about history, culinary quintessence, tourism, ecotourism, and vacation. In particular, with the design to promote and develop the tourism economy, Seiko Tourism Company is one of the pioneers in implementing a tourism connection program between industrial parks and export processing zones in Ho Chi Minh City to tourist destinations in TayNinhTV province. Seiko choose TayNinhTV markets to industrial parks, export processing zones, which is the geographical location, as well as the travel distance, which is very suitable for a one-day tour to TayNinhTV, and the destinations of TayNinhTV also seem to be a new place for visitors in the industrial zones. In terms of preparation, Seiko has made many programs to TayNinhTV, including 1 day, 2 days to 3 days, and interline access connecting TayNinhTV with neighboring provinces. We will take the following specific actions in accordance with TayNinhTV province, with businesses, tourism associations, to be able to create suitable products, which are not only products that go in the same day as before, but those that experience the whole of TayNinhTV, including the scenic spots that come to Sungwa Baden Mountain, come for culinary experience, and stay at least 1 night. And we will continue to make products that will go from TayNinhTV to Ho Chi Minh City and vice versa, so that visitors can explore more. A positive signal for the tourism industry of TayNinhTV province. In just the first 6 months of 2022, over 3.2 million visitors came to visit and travel. This is an impressive number ever achieved. With positive results, the tourism industry is looking for a breakthrough development direction for TayNinhTV to become a high-class destination of Vietnam.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.